Excuse me, how much do you charge for parking per hour?
I'm afraid to say this parking lot is all full right now.
Okay, could you recommend another parking lot nearby that I could use? I need to park my car and get to an appointment, but I am new to this town and not familiar with the area. I may not make it to the appointment in time.
Why don't you check out the garage at the Carlton Theater across the street? The theater is closed today and the parking lot there doesn't charge a lot. I'm sure you will be able to find a parking spot there. I know parking in the city can be a headache, which is why I always try to use public transportation.
Good morning, Linda. Can I sneak a peek at the sales report before the executive meeting this evening? How is it coming along, by the way?
I'm devoting myself to the report right now. It should be ready for you to review by noon. Would it be okay if I emailed it to you by then? I'm afraid any time sooner will be impossible for me, considering my workload right now.
That's fine. And could you make copies to circulate at the meeting? I'll let you know this afternoon about exactly how many copies I'll need.
Excuse me, this camera looks really nice, but do you know how much it is? I can't find a price tag anywhere.
Well, you are in luck. We've just slashed the price for this model, and I guess we didn't have a chance to put the new price tag on yet. Let me talk to the assistant manager in the storeroom. I'll check with him and confirm the price.
I've really come by at the right time. I've been thinking about buying this one for some time, but the price was a bit out of my range. With this price discount, hopefully I'll be able to afford it. All of the models I've looked into, this one is by far my favourite one.
Won't you go out with me and Lisa for lunch? We're going to the Italian restaurant across the street before the executive meeting starts.
Thanks, but I can't. I still have to make copies of the printouts for the meeting. The time of the meeting was changed, and it now starts in half an hour. Actually, you guys may be pressed for time if you decide to eat out.
I didn't know that. In that case, we'd better just grab some sandwiches. I don't want to take any chances and be late for the meeting. Can I pick something up for you?
No, that's fine. I can't spare any time at all before the meeting. I'll just grab something to eat after the meeting is over. Thanks for asking, though. Excuse me, sir. I talked to your assistant editor last night, and she told me your magazine has an assistant photographer position open. I work in the building across the street, so I thought I could drop by to see if I could learn more about the job. Right now, I'm working as a part-time assistant photographer at a publishing company.
Well, I'm afraid you are talking to the wrong person. Mr. Chu should be able to help you. Mr. Chu is our head photographer, and he's responsible for hiring the photography department employees, but his schedule is full today. You'll need to set up an appointment to meet him.
Oh, I hoped you might spare just a few minutes to tell me more about the position.
Well, he probably won't have time for that, but let me call his office. Maybe you can talk with his assistant.
Hi. You left a message on my answering machine and mentioned the team uniforms you've asked us to make you. Have there been any changes?
Yes, we originally asked you to deliver them next Wednesday. However, is there any chance that you can have them delivered to us by the end of this week? You see, the team's schedule has been updated. We've been called up to play at a special exhibition game next Monday. Do you think that you can pull it off? It would be really great if we can play the game in our new uniforms. I apologise for making this kind of demand on such short notice.
Well, you know, everything is done except for the team's logo. All I need is a picture of it, which you were supposed to send me. If you could forward that to me today, I don't see an issue in completing the order in time.
Can I see the store manager? Actually, if the store manager is unavailable, you might be able to help me too. Could you get someone to wipe up the floor in aisle 6 where the baking supplies are? I just dropped flour all over the ground. People could slip and be injured.
Did a bag break again? This is the third time that's happened today. We need to check if there's a problem with the packaging of that flour product. If you don't mind, can you explain to me exactly how it happened?
I was picking a bag of flour off the shelf, and the bottom of it was cracked open. I think it wasn't properly sealed, because I didn't even tug it very hard before it just ripped. I would strongly suspect that there's a problem with the product packaging.
I am really sorry for the inconvenience. I'll need to make a phone call to the supplier about this. But right now, I'd better send someone from the stockroom to clean up the spill. Thanks for letting me know.
Hello, can I speak to Mr. Wright? My name is Nancy Grace. I am calling to see if I can hire your company for the landscaping work around my home in Evansville. It's the new one under construction on Meridian Street. Would it be possible for you to drop by and give me a quote sometime this week?
Certainly, Miss Grace. Thanks for showing an interest in us. We would be happy to give you a quote. I know where your new house is. I'm free Wednesday morning and Friday afternoon.
Wednesday morning would work best for me. How about 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock is fine. I'll see you there, and we can then look around the site together. Until then, why don't you log on to our website to see some photos of our previous work? It will give you an idea of what kind of landscaping work you might like done. Then we can work together from there.
Good morning. My name is Adam Jackson. I'm here to see Miss Parker, the Human Resource Manager. I will be working here from today, and I was instructed to report to her for a tour of the building. Can you help me find her?
Actually, I'm Jane Parker. It's my pleasure to finally meet you, Adam. Before I walk you around the building, I'll take you to your desk first. Do you know your access code yet? You should have received it from the technical support team this morning. Without the access code, there is not much work you can do here at the office. So it's crucial that you get your code as soon as possible.
Nope. What's it for? To enter the building?
No, it's your personal password to log on to our computer system. Someone from technical support is on the way right now. They should be here any minute now. Hey, Evan, you mentioned a medical conference in Toronto that you're going to attend next week. Well, guess what? I'll be joining you for the conference too. I'm leaving next Tuesday on the 2 p.m. flight. When are you flying out?
Oh, I think we're taking the same flight. That's really great. Do you think we can sit together? It's a long flight, and it would be great to have someone to talk to.
That would be nice. I don't have the seat number offhand, but I'll check it out right away with the travel agency. By the way, how about sharing a cab to the airport? I don't want to drive there, but taking the bus would take too long and be too inconvenient with all my bags. We can split the taxi, and then it would be only a few dollars more expensive than taking the airport shuttle.
Sharing a cab sounds like a good idea. I was going to drive to the airport, but I didn't want to park my car at the long-term parking lot at the airport. Good afternoon, Whole Food Market patrons. This is your chance to join thousands of others for the exclusive benefits we are offering to Whole Food Market shoppers club members. As a club member, you'll receive special discount offers not available to the general public on our store brand products. Our discount offers are not limited to our already well-known food section, but also apply to other household goods in the store, such as our dishware or kitchenware collection. And now is a great time to sign up, because for today only, we're offering a basket of fresh farm grapes when you sign up for the membership. Please visit the customer service desk to pick up an application form. You'll never regret becoming a club member.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Miranda Smith, the Chief Librarian at the Marion Public Library. Before we proceed, I would like to express our deepest appreciation to the Keystone Symphony Center for hosting this wonderful fundraising event to benefit the library. We believe that every donation, regardless if it's big or small, will help us build a better future for our community. Your generous donation will be spent on expanding our book collection, hiring additional staff, and offering more cultural programs for children. If you'd like to see more tangible results of what your help today will do, we've prepared a stack of brochures on each table. Please check out our brochure to learn about the various activities made possible by your help from last year's event. But for now, let me bring you to the entertainment portion of the evening. We proudly present the St. Peter's Symphony Orchestra.
Attention train travellers to Manchester travelling with Scottish Express. We've just received word from the Railway Control Centre that the railroad between Bolton and Preston has been damaged by the heavy rain. As a result, we will be stopping at the next station, which is Greenville, until workers complete the repairs, which should take an hour. During this stop, you may get off the train and visit any of the cafes or shops in this historic station. Fortunately, the next stop is actually a popular stopping point for tourists, as this station is over 100 years old. There are many antique shops to look around in and lots of spots where you can take pictures. However, if you do choose to get off the train, please make sure you take your personal belongings with you, as we cannot be held responsible for looking after them. Also, be sure to return to your seats 45 minutes from now, or you may miss the train. We apologise for any inconvenience caused by this delay. If you have any questions, please visit the information desk at Greenville Station for assistance.
This is Jennifer Locke from WTLK. Starting this Wednesday, I'll be hosting a new talk show with Dr. John Norton of Clarion Hospital. We invite you to join us every Wednesday at 7 for our show, which will be dedicated to your health issues. This new show was created in response to our listeners' growing concern for a longer and healthier life. Each week we will be hosting leading health experts for a full hour of conversation about diet, exercise, and the latest medical breakthroughs that will guide you to a healthier life. During the second half of the show, listeners are invited to call in and our experts will answer your questions. So tune in every Wednesday at 7 and let us help you with all your health concerns and problems. You're listening to WTLK Radio.
Have you been dreaming of a trip to Europe? Here's Transatlantic to help you with all your traveling needs. Transatlantic has been providing specialized travel services in Nordic countries for 20 years. To commemorate our 20th anniversary, we are introducing a special package tour to Sweden, Finland, and Norway with the most affordable pricing options. This special package was put together to show our dedicated customers how much we appreciate their continued support for our business. Only internet registration is accepted on our website, transatlantic.com. So visit us soon and find out more about this incredible offer.
Good morning, everyone. I am Nick Poster, Dean of the Civil Engineering Department at City College. I appreciate your enthusiastic response to this year's conference thus far. I have been getting a lot of positive feedback from all the participating students and faculty members regarding the interesting lectures that we've held. But I have a sincere apology to make about a little tweak in the schedule. Dr. Joseph Hansen, who was supposed to lecture this morning on innovative technical solutions for problems with all recycling facilities, missed his plane this morning due to an urgent personal matter. As a result, her speech has been pushed back until tomorrow. Fortunately, Dr. Leslie Menzies kindly offered to move up her speech on professional standards, which was originally scheduled for tomorrow morning to this morning, so that speech will begin right here in 15 minutes.
Attention, please. I would like to present to you our new day shift manager, Maria Pullman. Maria will be in charge of all restaurant affairs from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. As you all know, we recently enhanced our lunch menu. With the better lunch selection, our customer base has grown markedly during lunchtime hours. Maria will be responsible for retaining and training more employees to meet the increased demand during lunch. She'll also be given the authority to manage the weekly work schedules for all of you. In her previous job as a shift manager at a local seafood restaurant, she gained experience with training and scheduling staff members. I am sure she will be a great addition to our restaurant. In fact, she is already working on next week's work assignments. So, if you have any questions or concerns about the work schedule, you should talk to Maria ASAP. Let's all welcome her to our restaurant and try our best to make her feel at home.
Welcome to the Cleveland Art Museum. This handheld audio player in your hands will help you navigate the special exhibition entitled Surrealism in Poland. As you walk through the exhibition, you'll see a yellow sign shaped like a microphone next to each artwork. If you point this audio player towards the sign, a detailed narration about that work of art will be automatically played. So if you find any artwork that stirs an interest in you, feel free to find out more about it without having to ask anyone for assistance. If you encounter any technical problems, please go to the information desk and exchange the device. Also, please visit the museum shop where various souvenirs on surrealism are available.
As a final reminder, I would like to make sure everyone knows that today is the last day you may submit a travel reimbursement form under the current system. If you have unreimbursed expenses and wish to use a paper form, I urge you to complete it and submit it by the end of today. The new system will take effect as of tomorrow. From tomorrow, you'll be required to submit all travel expense reports using the new centralized computer system, as paper submissions will no longer be accepted. We believe that the new system will greatly save both time and resources in the long run. The new computerized system is very user-friendly, so it shouldn't be too difficult to learn how to use it. For the past few weeks, the company has offered training sessions on this new system, but if you haven't taken one of these sessions, contact Emilio at extension 1025 to set up an individual training session.
Do you want for a change in scenery in your professional life? If you're screaming yes, then you'd better contact the Grisham Commerce Centre immediately. We know that choosing a career is one of the most important decisions you can make in life, and we'd like to help you make the right decision. Career development sessions such as interview skills and resume writing tips are available from Monday to Sunday. All of our instructors are experienced professionals in their respective fields, so they can aid you with whatever professional problems you might have. Our downtown campus is conveniently located on Michigan Street and is easily accessible by subway. Our classes at early bird discount rates are limited to those who sign up for courses on our website, www.grishamcenter.com, by this Sunday. In case you are not sure if this is the right move for you, our career counsellors will offer you a free session to discuss your future. Call us today at 1-888-543-2323.
Hello, Carl. Are you attending the medical conference in Taipei this Sunday?
Yes, I'm heading off for Taipei the day after tomorrow. It will be my third visit to Taipei. Have you ever been there? I wish you could have accompanied me to the conference. We would have had such a great time together.
Oh, don't worry. You'll have a great time there regardless. Last year's conference was so great and informative. I hate to miss this year's conference, but I have the Kim report that needs to be done by next Monday.
Hi, Dennis. I'm here for my 4 o'clock appointment with Dr. Miller.
Oh, Mr. Jonathan, I've left a message with your secretary this afternoon. I also left a voicemail on your phone, but I guess you didn't get it.
Oh, I haven't checked my voicemail or checked in with my office today because I had a long meeting with some clients outside of the office. Is anything wrong? It must be something crucial, considering you've made such an effort to contact me.
Well, Dr. Miller was called for an emergency operation, and I'm afraid that he won't be back today. Is it possible for you to come back and see him tomorrow at the same time? I know that Dr. Miller has nothing important planned for tomorrow, so I am sure he'll be available to see you.
Did you see the Boston Daily this morning? Our restaurant got a 5-star rating in the local restaurant section.
What? That's excellent news. Did the food critic comment on any of the dishes in particular? What was his favorite dish?
Let me think. I think the writer recommended every entree on our menu, but he especially praised our steak and shrimp scampi. I'm going out to grab more copies of the paper. I'll lay aside a copy for you.
We probably have to wait until later this afternoon. People will be here for lunch any moment now, and I bet we'll have a lot more people in today because of this amazing review. This is very exciting news for our business.
Wow, you packed a lot of boxes already. I thought your department wasn't moving to the new building until next week.
You're right, but I'm taking a 2-week vacation from tomorrow. When I get back, my office will be moved to the new building, so I have to pack everything before I leave. The only problem I have right now is that I have a meeting with a client this afternoon, and there's no space for the client to sit with all these boxes. To be honest, I'm a bit embarrassed to have my client see all this chaos. But the client's building is closed today for a security checkup, so I can't think of a better alternative.
Do you want me to book a conference room for your meeting this afternoon? You won't have to invite your client to this messy office. I'm sure your client would prefer to have the meeting in the conference room rather than this chaotic space. Excuse me, I saw a written notice on the bookshelf saying newly released books can be taken out for up to 1 month. Is that correct?
Yes, new releases are due a month after they've been taken out, just like all of the books we have.
Oh, was I mistaken? I'm a bit confused. I always thought new books had to be returned in just 2 weeks. That's why I always felt rushed to finish them. I feel a bit foolish now.
You're right. The library used to stipulate the new books be returned 14 days after being taken out, but we recently implemented this new policy because so many patrons requested a longer term. Hopefully, this new policy will help people like yourself enjoy new releases a little more comfortably.
Can I get some printer paper? I need to print some presentation material, but there's no paper in my printer. I just got back from the storage room, but I can't find anything there either.
Yes, we are short on many office supplies right now. I was going to go to the office supply store tomorrow, but maybe I should try to go before then. Let me see. I have a lunch appointment at 12, but I can pay a visit to the store straight after that meeting. Is there anything you need besides the paper?
There sure is. Let me write out a list for you.
Certainly. I know we've used up most of the envelopes and Post-its. Hold on, and I'll help you with that list.
Hello, this is Sue Ryan, the tenant in apartment 14. My lease expires on Friday and I'd like to know what the procedure is for vacating the apartment. What do I do with the keys and how do I get my security deposit back?
Well, once you move out, we'll first inspect your apartment for damage. If everything is fine except for normal wear and tear, we'll refund your full security deposit. Otherwise, we deduct the repair costs. All you have to do is return the keys to our office after you move out.
Actually, I've already taken all our belongings out, but I'll be out of town for a job interview today and won't be back for a week. Is there no way I can drop by the office to give back the keys during the week?
Sure, you can put the keys in an envelope and slide it under the front door of this office anytime. We'll just need them before Sunday.
Hi, Mario. Did you have a chance to review the draft of my report I sent you last night about the new highway construction budget proposed by the Department of Construction? I'm submitting it to the Journal of Modern Construction next month. If you have any critical feedback, please share it with me. Are there any issues I should touch on more deeply, for example?
I did read it over, and overall the report is thorough. But I think our readers would be curious about why there have been so many budget overruns over the years. Have you interviewed Gina So? She's the head of the Department of Construction, so she should have the answer to that question.
I've been trying to track her down, but she never seems to be in her office. Fortunately, I finally found a way to contact her directly. This morning, her secretary finally gave me her mobile number, so I hope to reach her this afternoon.
Hi, Janice. I'm trying to sign up for the trade expo I need to attend next month. It's due today and I should fax the copies of our brochure over to them, but I have never used the new fax machine. Could you give me a hand in working this machine?
Certainly, I'd love to show you how to use it, but I also have a lunch appointment with clients scheduled in 10 minutes. I'm afraid it won't be enough time to show you how it works. I can come by your office once the meeting's over, though.
That would be great. I didn't expect them to ask for all those documents to be submitted via fax. Most of the expos I visited recently just requested a simple application form completed online.
That is a little strange, but this fax machine is a lot different from the old one. You need to actually learn to use it, so this is a good opportunity for you. I'm sure in the future you'll have to use the fax machine anyway.
Welcome, Linda. Please come in, and I'll walk you around the factory. As you can see, we're really working hard to meet a big increase in orders. I guess your sales team has been doing quite an excellent job.
Well, the engineering team, which means Paul deserves the credit. Selling the new model has never been easier thanks to the great design. But on the production side, do you think we can keep up with the increased demand? I know the workload in recent months has been very heavy on your division. I'm concerned that it may be too much of a burden on your team.
Well, as of right now, it's hard to say. The last few weeks have definitely been challenging, but once construction of the second factory is completed as planned by the end of next quarter, we'll be able to double our production capability, so we won't have any problem meeting orders.
Good morning, listeners. This is Melanie Christensen from LSTY with your hourly local news, weather, and traffic update. Last night's storm led to a great many tree branches falling onto Route 14. Currently, city workers are clearing away the branches from the road. This road work is causing morning traffic that is worse than usual. Please pay extra attention to the work crews when you pass them by. Also, one more road tip. On Wednesday, Broadway Avenue will be closed between 7th and 9th Avenues. Please plan accordingly on Wednesday to avoid congestion. And now we have a weather update with Ron Phillips. He will tell us more about last night's storm, which has caused many traffic-related problems on roads today.
Hello, I'm calling from Reeks, a market research agency. If you can spare 5 minutes to respond to our survey on the vehicles you currently own, you will be eligible to receive $100 worth of auto part coupons. This is a great deal, considering that the survey is very short and contains very straightforward and simple questions, and should not take more than 20 minutes to complete. Just call us back at 473-5832. But do it fast. Your chance to get this incredible gift will disappear at midnight tonight. For those of you who call before midnight, the coupon will be delivered to you in 5 to 7 business days. We look forward to hearing from you.
Attention passengers travelling on the Euro Express to Milan at 10:45. Because of some mechanical problems with the express train, we're expecting a 1-hour delay. There has also been a change of the departure location. The departure is now scheduled for 11:45, and it will no longer be leaving from track 6 as originally announced. It will be boarding instead at track 14. All travellers must have their boarding tickets and travel documents ready to be checked upon boarding. We apologise for this sudden change in schedule, but please understand that this decision was made to ensure all our passengers' safety. More information about the departure delay will be provided at the information desk located in the main terminal.
Hello, Vanessa Moon. My name is Colin Jackson, and I'm a reporter from the Daily News. Our newspaper is going to run a column about the new baseball stadium that your company has designed near the lake. We were told that you are the lead architect and currently in charge of construction. I would love to arrange an interview with you about the project. Our readers really love the stadium's innovative design, and I'm sure they have many questions for you. I guarantee you that this will be a short interview and will not take more than half an hour. If you are up for it, please call me back at 555-0290 to let me know when and where we can meet. Thanks.
Before we proceed to the last session of the Federal Accounting Workshop, let me make a short announcement. As previously stated, a farewell banquet is scheduled tonight. However, due to some unexpected issues at the original location, the banquet will now be held at the Conrad Hotel, which is located at Madison Avenue and 112th Street. The change in location is actually closer to our workshop site than the previous location, so I am sure all of you will find the change more convenient. We will distribute a map to the new site by noon today. Thanks for your understanding and enjoy our last session. Welcome to our demonstration booth. My name is Jessie Partel from Publisher's Best Software. Our brand new software I am going to present is called Editor Version 2. This software helps to make promotional materials easier than ever before. From professionally done quality brochures, advertisement pamphlets, and business posters, you can create all these things with just a click of the mouse now. This device is especially useful for small business owners who don't want to pay a lot of money for their promotional materials. If you have any questions during my presentation, please seek out one of our technical representatives nearby. Also, before we begin, please allow me to point out to you that you'll receive a 20% discount if you order Editor Version 2 during this trade fair.
I want to begin by thanking all of you for attending our monthly staff meeting. I know this is the busiest time of the season for us, so I appreciate you taking the time to discuss some important details with us. First, I need to introduce Lisa Chang. She is our new marketing director, but really she needs no introduction at all. She has worked at several prestigious marketing firms and has performed exemplary work at each one of them. She is organised, efficient, and imaginative. We are really quite privileged to have her join our team. We hope that you will spare some time to welcome her at a small reception later this afternoon. She would like to get to know all of you as soon as possible. She's very excited about working with you.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for coming into the lecture series on modern art trends in architectural design. I'm Carl Powell, Vice President here at Simon College. Today we have a very special guest, Mr. Eugene Davis, one of the leading architects in modern design. The emphasis of his designs is on preserving open spaces and complementing natural settings. His innovative designs have received praise not just from his fellow architects but also from environmentalists. His design of our very own library is a solid example that clearly shows his vision as an architect. We are very proud to have him on campus today to talk with us. Mr. Davis will now deliver a lecture on his award-winning football complex, which encompasses the key principle of his design philosophy. I'm sure you'll find his lecture both informative and inspiring.
Hello, Mr. Chan. This is Samantha from the University Bookstore. This is in reference to the order you placed a week ago for Volume 3 of Sharp's Accounting Manual. Unfortunately, we received the second book in the series instead from the book publisher. I've already contacted them in an attempt to correct the mistake, and they said they're willing to send the right one along right away. The only problem right now is that you have to wait until next Tuesday to get the right edition. So I wanted to make sure you could wait until then, or if you'd like to cancel the order and get yourself a refund. I have tried to contact other publishers to see if I can find the same copy, but apparently no one else has it right now. You can reach me at 354-0346 until the store closes tonight at 8. Please get back to me as soon as you get this message so that I can inform the publisher about the next step to take. I'm very sorry for any inconvenience arising from this mishap.
As we all understand, the Human Resources team has been working on the projection of our hiring needs for the next 2 years in an attempt to accurately prepare our human resources in light of the rapid growth that our company is experiencing right now. Today's session is aimed at giving you a brief overview of the project. I'll give you the current status of our progress so far, what we've accomplished already, and where we are heading from here. At the last meeting, I informed you that the HR team had just sent out a survey to all subdivisions of our company inquiring about their needs for additional workers given the anticipated workload at each subdivision. Last week we compiled the company-wide survey and we're currently reviewing that data. At the end of this month, we are planning to release a 2-year budget proposal for recruitment to satisfy our requirements.